From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
What happened, man? Why is there noodles everywhere?
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Please welcome J.T. Hamilton, a construction worker staring at the possible demolition of his relationship. J.T. comes to Cheaters for answers to his questions. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
She was an amazing girl. I mean, she changed my life. She did a lot of things that other girls didn't. She turned me around. Like she made me want to change my ways and become a better person. And for that, I feel like she was an amazing person. Been together for 3 years. Things ain't started getting bumpy until now, kind of. So we ain't been doing the things we used to. I mean, every now and then, yeah, she'll give me some, but that's not. I need to know what she doing.
Kayla Bowden, age 20, a babysitter suspected of providing intimate care to another man. Cheaters headquarters deploys a team of investigators to the home JT shares with the suspect. Sometime later, a pickup truck arrives. Bowden emerges from the home and without fanfare climbs into the truck. With a cheater's shadow in tow, the suspect and her driver take a route across town to a store known for home repairs. Cheaters detectives note the pair walk hand in hand through the parking lot.
The communication is poor. I tell her I love her, she doesn't tell me she loves me back, or I text her I love her, she doesn't respond. I come home from being at work all day expecting to get, some welcome home, and it's not there. It's she's not there, or she's too tired, or this and that. I mean, we don't talk anymore. We don't talk. We don't make love. We're not how we used to. She sleeps on the couch. I sleep in the bed. Sometimes she doesn't even come home. Sometimes it's just she comes home about 10 o'clock the next morning, and then she comes home to take a shower and she's out again. I mean, I rarely even get to see her. I really never been a suspicious type of character to just, suspect my lady of doing anything out of the ordinary. So the other day I was going across the laundry and I came across some panties and I touched them. I was like, what the is this? And it's all on my hand. I mean, it was just, you know what I'm saying? It looked like male. And I came to y'all to see, I need y'all to see what it is. I need a DNA test or something.
Bowden strolls through the store holding hands with her mysterious compadre. Sometime later, the twosome leave the store with their arms wrapped lovingly around each other. Bowden and her secret liaison get into the truck. They return to JT and Bowden's residence, at which time the suspect kisses her chauffeur. Bowden gets out, ending the day of surveillance.
If she cheated on me after these three long years of commitment and compassion, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I know that she ain't gonna really have nowhere to stay. I'm gonna put her on a garage sale or something. We done. I mean, that's just how it is.
On another day, Cheaters operatives stationed outside JT and Bowden's home spot the pickup truck as it arrives. The suspect appears. Bowden gets into the truck, driven by the man, now identified as Brandon McVeigh. The two drive a short distance to a deserted alley. Cheaters detectives capture footage of the illicit activities inside the truck. Bowden climbs into McVeigh's lap and kisses him. A short time later, the passionate pair finish their dalliance. McVeigh drives the suspect back to the home she shares with JT, and she goes inside as if nothing ever happened. The stakeout of JT and Bowden's residence continues. McVeigh arrives, and Bowden meets him at the truck. The suspect and her companion drive to a neighboring store. The promiscuous pair go inside. When they come out of the store, the couple share a passionate hug and kiss. McVeigh and Bowden get back into the truck. Cheaters follows them back to the home she shares with JT, and they go inside. An interior camera placed earlier by JT records the two adulterers stripping off their clothing. A now topless Bowden climbs onto her lover's lap. The suspect kisses McVeigh. Bowden continues to kiss all over her sweetheart's body. The suspect finishes her oral ministrations. Bowden gets up, turns around, and plops back into McVeigh's lap. The suspect's turn at pleasure arises as McVeigh slides his hands inside her pants. The passionate pair continue to play around. After a while, McVeigh and Bowden finally get dressed. And as the day ends for the subject, it begins for Cheaters investigators as they compile all evidence for a betrayed JT. Coming up, the confrontation.
Now that detectives assemble video footage of the suspect's clandestine affair, Cheaters contacts JT. Fearing the worst, JT agrees to meet for an alarming briefing.
First thing I'd like to say, JT, is thank you for coming out this afternoon. As you know, we have conducted our investigation, JT. I just want to prepare you for what I'm about to show you. Are you ready to see it?
Yeah.
Okay. JT, as we begin our investigation, we're outside of your residence. That's when we see this truck pull up and it stops. We see DeShayla walk out of the house. She gets into the passenger side of the truck. As they drive, our detectives follow the two of them and they arrive at a home improvement store. They go into the parking lot, park the truck, and they're walking together. After a short time, they walk out together. They get into the truck, they leave the home improvement store. As they drive away, our detectives follow them. We then return to your residence. We see the truck stop. That's when DeShayla gets out. She walks inside, and the truck leaves. JT, you recall that camera that I gave you? I told you to put it inside your living room? All right. On this day, that same truck pulls up to your residence, picks up DeShayla, and they arrive at a store. We see the truck park. I'll stop it right there. You recognize him?
I do. Man, what the f***?
Who, is that your friend?
Yeah, that's him.
What's his name?
Brandon.
So this is your best friend, Brandon?
Yeah.
So this is someone that you know very well?
Yeah, very well.
Okay, so Brandon stops at a store. When he goes inside, she receives a phone call. What you're about to hear is the audio from that conversation, JT. Tell me if you can remember talking to her this day.
Hello?
Baby, what you doing?
Nothing. What you doing? You still at work?
Nah, I had got off early. Some dude had fell off a ladder and broke his neck, so they let everybody go home.
Oh, what you gonna do?
Now, I want to see if you want to come lunch with me.
No, you remember I told you earlier I was babysitting.
Come on, DeShayla.
No, I already told you I'm babysitting.
Man, what the come on.
I already told you I'm babysitting.
And this some boy, I love you.
Alright, Lisa.
After she hangs up the phone, you can clearly see she's lying.
I can clearly see that.
Yeah, she's not babysitting. She's out with your best friend, Brandon.
Trifling ass bitch.
So he comes out of the store not knowing she was on the phone with you. Maybe he did. We'll find that out. They get back into the truck. That's when the two of them back out and they return to your residence. This time he parks the truck. She gets out. He gets out as well. And they walk inside. Continuing on, we have a shot of them sitting on the couch. So that is Brandon.
Yes, that's him.
We see Brandon take his pants off. DeShayla takes her shirt off and her bra. Gets into his lap, gets on top of him, begins to kiss him, and then she goes down on him.
Nah.
Things get a little bit more heated. She turns around. That's when we see him grabbing her breast, kissing her neck, and he reaches down in between her legs. And I don't think he's looking for anything. JT, right now, they're at a hotel together. Get on the road. We can bust them. You ready?
Yes.
All right, right this way, man. 117. Ready?
Coming up next, the conclusion.
JT, right now, they're at a hotel together.
Housekeeping? What the? Bitch! What the?
What's going on here? Why do y'all have soup everywhere? DeShayla, Brandon, what's going on here, you guys? You guys got top ramen everywhere? Get him up, hold him up, don't let him slip. Be careful. You have anything to say about this? You're his best friend, man. Put this down, put this down. Put that down on the ground.
Take this outside, man. Take it outside.
Was this worth it to you, DeShayla? Hide in the bathroom?
Let him go, man. Let him go.
Let him go, let him go. Let's take it outside. Let's take it outside. Let's take it outside.
Come on. Come on. Let's get him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
What happened, man? And why is there noodles everywhere? Can I talk to you for a minute, DeShayla?
I don't want to talk.
I just have to ask you a few questions.
No. I'm good. You know? You ain't that good.
And what's with the top ramen noodles everywhere?
He likes that I like to do, so I want to. He already told him on several occasions. I already.
But DeShayla, you guys lived together for 3 years. That's a long amount of time. I mean, be careful, man. It's really slippery in here. Brandon, you have nothing to say?
I'm gonna keep in this house. That's what I'm gonna keep saying.
How did all this start exactly?
She wanted to eat, so I did eat.
No, but realistically, man, how did this happen? Watch your step, dude. It's slippery. You guys got top ramen like Costco. So what exactly happened? I mean, who aggressed who? Was it you or was it?
Yeah, I mean, he was there when I called him when I needed somewhere. You know, when I didn't have nobody, when I couldn't get a hold of him, he worked so much, so I didn't have no choice. You know, he took off work for me. He spent time with me. This is what we did.
DeShayla, I understand that, but not only is that his best friend, you've been with him for 3 years. 3 years. Not only that, I have a phone conversation of you talking with him where you tell him you love him and you want to hang out with him, and then you hang up the phone and get in the truck with him. I mean, do you remember this day?
Grab that.
That's your taser? Who's got a taser? I got a question for you.
What's up?
We tested these panties that we took from that house, and they came positive with a men's DNA.
It's mine.
It's yours?
Yup.
Bitch, you gonna do me like this? Bitch, you gonna do me like this? You gonna do me like that? You my best friend, ho. There you go. Go, man.
DeShayla, you recognize these?
No.
Okay, well, these are yours. We performed a DNA test on them, and it came out with male DNA. I'm gonna take it that that's probably his DNA.
I don't know exactly.
Give me your panties, ho.
You know what I'm talking about?
You don't remember that, bitch?
You remember this?
Bitch, you remember that, ho?
No, I don't.
Yeah, the you do.
You sure this isn't you? This looks a lot like you. You guys have anything else to say about this?
No.
I mean, this looks just like you.
No.
That ain't me.
I'll give those to you.
I don't know who that is.
Me neither. I don't know.
Brandon, you've been friends with him forever. What exactly happened, man? Like, were they not talking? Were they not doing something?
If the bitch thought at me, I'm gonna take it regardless.
Even if it was your best friend?
It don't matter. Even if it was my daddy, he would still got his bitch. Got too.
Even if it was your dad? And DeShayla, you have nothing to say about this? Sorry or anything?
I mean, what more can I say?
What if I walked in here with you and you saw him doing that? You'd be upset.
No.
Why did you put noodles? in the bathtub and stuff, is that just something you've always wanted to do?
Yeah, that's the new. I don't know nothing about that.
You don't know anything about that? Are you sorry at all?
No.
Not even to Brandon? To Shayla, you're not sorry?
For what? He knew. I told him. He knew the troubles we was having in our relationship. He knew what it would have come to.
But did he know this trouble in your relationship? I mean, I think if he knew this, it'd be a lot different.
It might have been. It happened.
You guys, good luck with that. We gotta go. But thank you for talking to me. I appreciate it. You as well, Brandon.
You too.
I wish you the best of luck.
After the confrontation, JT makes one of the hardest decisions of his life. Later, Cheaters discloses his resolution. But next, Kayla reveals how she was misled regarding her engagement with another woman's boyfriend on Cheaters.
David and I met about 1.5 years ago, picking up some extra work on the ranch, just helping out. Didn't work full time, just whenever I needed some extra cash or whatever, he'd always let me come in, and started hanging out, worked very closely with him. I thought he had a good personality, stable person. I thought he was a good guy. I thought he was a really good guy, and he proposed, and I'm not getting any younger, and I want kids, so I thought this was probably the perfect opportunity and the perfect guy, and obviously I was off.
Really? No. What the are you doing here? What the is that? One of your little ranch hoes?
What's your name?
Oh, is she just helping?
Kay?
Yeah.
I'm Clark Gable with Cheaters.
She's helping?
It's nice to meet you. Do you know his wife?
What is all this?
Apparently the cheater, right?
Who are you?
Get out of my face!
I'm no
Get out of my face!
no one.
Get my way!
Hey,
Listen
David.
to me.
David.
Listen to me. Tell me who the she is and why you're here with her. Do you know who I am?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm his fiance.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, really? $4,000 and you're gonna go a ranch hand?
I should have picked up on the signs, in all honesty, and the fact that he had something going on for as long as he did with both of us and that I didn't pick up on it. I realized that everything I've thought for the past 1.5 years was not true. It was completely BS, and I fell for all of it, and now I've got to completely start over on my entire personal life.
Get the up! Go!
Touch me, I swear to God. Stay the hell away from me.
Let me tell you what, bitch. Hold on. Don't with me.
I swear to God, I will knock the out of you.
Why are we even fighting over him?
Why? I asked you the same thing that I probably heard him say the same words to me that he has said to you. Do the other way. What if I didn't know about you and I caught you two together?
I didn't know how long. I'm sorry.
You didn't, because I didn't know about you. So you're doing it to the wrong person. I didn't do anything wrong. The only difference between her and I was she called a TV show. It could have just as easily have been me that called a TV show and had surveillance on the two of them, because we were both in the same boat. I did nothing wrong. I did not cheat here. If she can make it work with him, have at it. But she probably deserves better, because I know I deserve better. Right now, I don't even have anything to say to him, because he is so below my time. He's not even worth thinking about again. I don't have any thoughts for him because I don't care.
Angered by the actions of the suspect, JT immediately breaks off the relationship with the suspect, as well as his friendship with the companion. JT currently searches for a new place to live. The suspect, Shayla Bowden, indulges Cheaters producers about the aftermath of the affair. Bowden claims JT moved out, but that's cool, because Brandon can move in, but he's gonna have to get a job. If he can't afford the rent, then he ain't getting in. I ain't taking in no freeloaders. He's gonna have to take care of me, or he's not getting any of this. The suspect's companion, Brandon McVeigh, admits to Cheaters that although saddened by the loss of his friendship with JT, he feels his newfound relationship will work out for the best.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.